Japan is facing a critical dilemma, a shrinking population. For years, the birth rate has been steadily declining, and it has now reached a level where consequences are becoming increasingly apparent.
Japan's Prime Minister Fumio Kishida has warned that the declining birth rate is putting the future of the country at risk.
The numbers are staggering, raising urgent questions about the sustainability of Japan's society, economy, and even its identity. What are the underlying factors that have led to this decline in childbirth? What does this phenomenon mean to the future of the country, and why is this happening?
In order to understand why this is happening, we must first talk about the differences between the lifestyles provided by Japanese society to both men and women. Let's start with Japanese men. In Japan, some men are choosing to spend their income with superficial interactions with women, rather than pursuing serious romantic relationships or seeking marriage. This phenomenon is often associated with the term herbivore men or soshoku danchi in Japanese. These men are characterized by their disinterest in traditional gender roles and commitment, including finding a long-term partner. Instead of investing time and effort in dating or pursuing serious relationships, these men are more inclined to spend their income in various kinds of entertainment and leisure, such as socializing in hostess clubs,
九州行きたいと思って、はい、そこに会いましょう。
visiting maid cafes, or even dating somebody online or in a video game.
Men living in Japan can choose between 3 virtual girlfriends on a Nintendo DS game known as Love Plus. It's becoming more and more popular as guys are focusing more on their virtual girlfriends instead of going out and meeting women in real life.
These interactions provide them with temporary companionship and entertainment, without the long-term responsibilities and expectations associated with a real romantic relationship, which for them seems to do the trick. The rise of these herbivore men have been attributed to many factors, including changing social dynamics, economic uncertainties, and shifts in gender roles. While this trend may be a response to societal pressure, it is important to note that this behavior doesn't represent the preferences of all Japanese men, as individuals have diverse attitudes and approaches towards relationships and marriage. Now let's talk about Japanese women. One significant factor why Japanese women are losing interest in having children is the changing attitude towards marriage and traditional gender roles. According to a report by Japan's National Institute of Population and Social Security Research, an increasing number of Japanese women are prioritizing in their careers and personal fulfillment over starting a family. Many women in Japan are pursuing higher education and professional careers, often require long working hours and a lot of commitment. The pressure of balancing work and family life, along with the limited support for working parents, can make the prospect of raising children seem challenging. Another factor influencing women's decision to have fewer or no children is the high cost of child rearing in Japan. The country has one of the highest costs of living and childcare expenses in the world. According to a survey conducted by the Ministry of Health, Labor, and Welfare, the average cost of raising a child until the age of 18 in Japan is estimated to be around 26 million yen, which is approximately $235,000 US. The financial burden, combined with a lack of comprehensive childcare and family-friendly policies, can definitely deter women from starting families. Japan's strict immigration laws have a significant impact on the country's population dynamics when compared to other first-world nations with more lenient immigration policies, such as Canada and the United States. The strict immigration laws restrict the inflow of foreign workers and make it challenging for immigrants to settle in Japan permanently. As a result, Japan faces a shortage of skilled labor in various sectors, including healthcare, technology, and manufacturing. The strict immigration policies limit the country's ability to address its demographic challenges and sustain economic growth in the long term. On the other hand, countries with more relaxed immigration laws have been able to attract a diverse pool of talent from around the world. These countries have experienced population growth due to immigration, which has positively affected its workforce, economy, and cultural diversity. By embracing immigration, they have been able to address labor market demands, foster innovation, and maintain economic competitiveness. The more flexible immigration policies in these countries have enabled them to adapt to demographic changes and benefit from contributions of immigrants to their society. Next, we must look at the economic and work-related pressures that the working class in Japan face in order to understand this problem. Economic pressure significantly affects the decision of many Japanese people to delay or forego having children. Japan's high cost of living, limited work security, and demanding work culture create financial challenges that make it difficult for couples to afford the cost of raising children. Additionally, career aspirations and the lack of work-life balance further deter individuals from starting families, as they prioritize on professional growth and struggle to allocate time and energy to parenting. These economic pressures, coupled with the high cost of living and limited job security, contribute to a sense of uncertainty and financial strain that discourages many Japanese people from having children. Addressing this issue requires comprehensive efforts to create a more supportive economic environment, including affordable childcare options, improved work-life balance policies, and enhanced job stability to alleviate the financial burden associated with raising children. In conclusion, the declining population in Japan is a complex issue influenced by many factors. The stark differences in lifestyle provided to men and women in Japanese society contribute to their decision-making process regarding having children. Gender roles, societal expectations, and limited support for work-life balance affected choices individuals make when it comes to starting a family. Moreover, Japan's strict immigration policies further impede population growth by limiting the influx of foreign workers and potential residents. This adds to the challenges faced by the country in sustaining its population and addressing labor market demands. When considering the economic and work-related pressures faced by the working class of Japan, it becomes evident that this also affects the decision-making process surrounding having children. Long working hours, intense competition, and a focus on career advancements often leave little room for individuals to prioritize starting a family. As we delve into the future of Japan, a thought-provoking question arises. Can Japan reverse its population decline and secure a prosperous tomorrow? The answer to this question will shape the destiny of Japan as it seeks to address the challenges of a declining population and a sustainable future. Before we wrap up, I just want to say a big thank you to each and every one of you for watching this film. If you're interested in watching more interesting videos about Japan, I have tons of videos on my channel. And if you have enjoyed what you have seen, you might consider clicking that subscribe button. Also, leave this video a thumbs up and comment below. I truly appreciate your time and interest. Your support keeps me motivated to create more content like this. Thank you again for joining me on this journey, and I'll catch you next time.